Hi, Mrs. Hensley. How are you today?
Hi, Miss Munch. Fine, thank you.
So last time we talked, you said you worked at Kohl's. How's that going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. We just got out of tax-free weekend, which I don't know if you've been there, but it's crazy. Everybody and their brother's there. It was busy. I came home tired, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I did not even shop this weekend. I didn't want to face those crowds.
You're probably smart.
I'm doing that. So how's your son doing? Caleb, right?
Caleb, yes, thank you. He's in second grade, and he has Mrs. Moore.
Oh, she is great. He will have a good year with her.
Good.
She's such a sweetheart.
Okay, I'll have to tell him.
She's great.
Good.
So I wanted to talk about Ella and what a great kid she is. I just
thank you.
love having her in my class. She's such a delight. Friends with everyone. She just doesn't know a stranger, as you know. She's great.
Well, she's my little talker, so I'm sure she is friendly with everybody.
So what are some of your concerns with Ella?
I think my husband and I are seeing the pencil grip. She's grabbing the pencil like this instead of grabbing it, writing the proper way. She's grabbing it like this. And also with cutting her scissors, she doesn't hold them correctly. And she's little, so she's having a hard time with cutting out skills. We're a little bit concerned about her speech because she seems to be sometimes using one or two words to describe something, or she's not using full sentences. And just a little bit of a concern with, like, when she's outside catching a ball, running, jumping. I mean, I know she's a girl and she's young, so I'm assuming some of that may come. But we've just noticed she's kind of not where her brother was.
Right.
At the same age. So.
Well, I've noticed the same things in the classroom before, and I've talked to the occupational therapist along with the speech therapist here at school, and I think together we've come up with some great ideas and activities that Ella can do to improve those skills. The first thing I wanted to talk about was her pencil grip, because that is such a big thing in school. What I recommend is getting a pencil. I like the skinny pencils, and I'm sure you've seen these pencil grippers on here. This shows her where to hold it and kind of how to hold it, and it strengthens the muscles for the fine motor skills. So in the classroom, and if she's ever using a pencil at home, I highly recommend she uses these. Because they're just great. You can have this one, actually. I'll give you that. I have a ton of extra. But if you need more, you can get those at Walmart.
It's pink. She'll love that. Little girl.
Yeah.
My little pink girl.
The next thing that we have is what we call lacing. This is just, all kids do this. It's a super fun activity where we just take a paper plate, and then we just take yarn, and you can just, like, it teaches her the grip here, and then just to weave it in and out. Like so. You do that.
So it's going in and out and pulling it through.
Right. And it's just teaching that grip and to grab and pull and such like that. And there's different things you can do with lacing. This one we do around Halloween time.
How cute, a little spider.
Right. So then this one, instead of going in order, she can put it wherever she wants, creates a spider web.
How cute. That's a good idea.
Yeah, this one, the kids love this one. And then one more lacing we do, and this one makes it more personal. The kids love this, where we will trace their own hands and cut it out to be a mitten, and they like it because they're lacing their own hand.
They're lacing their own hand.
Right. So it's just like the other lacing, but with their own hands, so they like that idea. Cute. And we do that. And then another fine motor activity she can do is just simple Play-Doh. And what we do with this is I have pennies, but you can also use, I've seen seashells, I've seen marbles. And what you do is she would just put them in and then hide them and then find them again.
Okay, so that.
Yeah, sure.
Who doesn't like Play-Doh? Me as an adult, I like Play-Doh.
So it's just another fun activity. It's a game for them, but it strengthens those fine motor and the pushing it in and the pulling it out, finding it and such. So I like that activity a lot. We do that a lot in the classroom. Another concern I know you said is with her cutting. I actually have some examples of Ella's cutting. Here we have her straight line, which she had to cut straight.
She didn't quite get it, did she?
No, almost there. She's got the general concept, and with practice, this will happen. And then we also have, her square cutting, and then her circle. But of course, we want to grasp that straight line first, because that's the, basic skill of it. What I think needs to be done with Ella's cutting is, whenever she's using scissors, make sure she has those small scissors. I actually have one right here. Not only are they child safe, but they're small for her hands. Those big ones, her fingers can't really fit into it.
And I think that's what we were doing at home. She has the big crafty scissors and I have the little child one.
Right. You don't want to do that because this, she can either grip on it, and just always correct her. Don't be afraid to correct her if you see her going like this or, holding it wrong. Always just teach her the proper way to hold it. And then eventually with practice, it will come.
Okay, good.
And so we'll do different activities to strengthen that. But I recommend the small child scissors for her.
Should have got those on tax-free weekend.
Right. And then there's just like a few small things that she can do, like, stickers. Like I've got some, like dog stickers and cat stickers, Little Mermaid ones. And all she would do is just take it off, put it on another piece of paper.
So she can make her own picture with them.
Right. And it just teaches her the grab of it and peel. And as she gets better, we've got these smaller ones. Those are kind of harder to do, but smaller stickers as well.
She'd love that.
Yeah, that's always fun for kids. And then just coloring, just simple coloring as well, because that will teach her when she's using the crayon or the colored pencil, the grip on that. So I just have these coloring sheets. Redbird, who doesn't love the Cardinals?
Right.
So just when she's at home coloring, just the crayons and stuff. So actually, if you want these, you can have them.
Oh, great.
I got one in the classroom.
Taylor would like these too.
Yeah. So, and then I know you said you have concerns about her speech as well. Well, this activity that we have, it practices not only fine motor skills, but also her speech. In this example, you can get them for any season. I've got a snowman. What we would do with this is have Ella cut out each piece and then glue it to another piece of paper. And as she's gluing it, she would tell me what each piece is. For example, this is the scarf, this is the hat. And so in gluing it, we use glue sticks. That's also going to teach her the grip. Instead of gluing like that, we glue like that. And so that'll strengthen the fine motor skills that. So then the speech is saying it. And also this one, for example, has lines. So what I might do is, oh, Ella, tell me a story about this snowman. And then I would write her story on there.
That's cute.
As it's glued.
So that might help her because she likes to talk and she likes to be read to. So if she's giving you a story,
right,
then she can come home and show us her work.
Right. So that's something we would do. Another activity she would do to help her speech would be what we call PECS. This stands for Picture Exchange Communication System, and this she would probably do with the speech therapist, which we would like her to see our speech therapist probably about 2 times a week is when she'd go see her.
For how long?
It just kind of depends on her improvement. Right now we'll try for the rest of this school year, but it just depends on where her skills are. And what this is, usually this is bigger, laminated and Velcroed, for example's sake. I just had it taped, and she would just wear the pieces, for example, I put, and then she can pick something, onions. Pick up onions, and then, and put it on the pizza.
Okay.
And just move things around. Okay. So it teaches them sentence structure.
Okay, so she's making her own sentence. She's the one doing the talking. She's just moving the pictures.
Right, and that's also fine motor, is taking them off and putting them on. There's a lot of examples for this one is Simon Says. So Ella could take her friends down to the speech therapist with her, and the speech therapist could say Simon Says, and Ella could say, stomp your feet, and then her friend could go down and say turn around, and they all play Simon Says together while they're learning those, sayings.
I like it that it's something she can do with her friends.
Right, because that's important to do.
That's fun.
And then something to work on her gross motor skills as well. Probably what would happen then is our occupational therapist, Ashley Hauser, she would go out to recess with Ella and play with her friends. And they would probably just, run a certain distance or skip a certain distance, throw the ball to each other and catch it, just to practice and work on those gross motor skills.
And that's good. I like that too because it's at recess and she's not standing out and being different from everybody else.
Right, because we don't want that. Right. Because, it's just what Ella normally does at recess, just we're working on those skills as well. So, before you go, I wanted to give you a few handouts as well. This one is from a website called Imagination Tree. I recommend this website to absolutely any parent. What it does is it just gives you different activities to work on with your child, such as, making noodle necklaces or finger painting, working with pipe cleaners, just a lot of things with fine motor skills to work on those, because in the long run, these will help her with that pencil grip. So, and these are fun activities you can do as a family. She can do with Caleb at home. Really fun stuff.
Okay.
So there's that one. So just when you get free time, just look over these websites. There's this one. This is Aussie Child Care Network. And if you go on this website, you can print off, or, I'm happy to print them off for you. And as you can see, it'll just give you different pictures where she can practice cutting. Some are straight lines, some are, zigzag lines, some are little curves, and it's got little birds on it and stuff.
So that's good because it helps her twist her hand around.
Right, move the paper and stuff. Right. So you can do that with her. And again, just make sure you're correcting her if she's not grasping the scissors correctly.
Okay.
So there's that one.
Great.
And also this one is called Family Education. What this is, it just gives you overall tips for parents who are concerned about their child and fine motor skills. Just overall tactics to use to help your child improve those skills.
I'll certainly look that up. Thank you.
So there's that. So yeah, like I said, whenever you get free time, just browse that, look that over. I think they're very helpful, and they've, proven to really work.
Okay.
So did you have any more questions for me while we're
No,
here?
I don't think so. She's very happy. We're very pleased.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy to have her.
Well,
She's such a great girl. So
great.
It was nice seeing you.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.